Getting into our mid-Atlantic region, you can see about an inch out here in Boston, 3 to 3.5 for New York City, about 3.5 for Philly, and then DC to Baltimore, somewhere between 2 to 2.5 inches of snow, at least on the latest European run. Here's what the National Weather Service thinks over the next 72 hours. Some good snow, obviously, up here in Montana. Lots of low elevation snow for eastern Montana, including Billings. Potentially, this is the expected amount, potentially around 8 inches of snow. Getting out here into South Dakota, not bad. You could see a 2 to 4 inch blanket across portions of the state. Really the same with Iowa, Des Moines, 3.5 inches, Waterloo, 3.5, Mason City, 2.5, Cedar Rapids, 3.5, Davenport, maybe around 4. Now, Illinois, as this clipper moves through, maybe it's steepening a little bit. We're getting a little bit more moisture. You can see here, Springfield, we're looking at potentially around 7 inches, 8 inches. For Decatur, Champaign, not too bad out here in central Illinois. Chicago looks to be on the low end right now at about 1.3. Indianapolis, potentially 6.5. Louisville, potentially 4 inches. Cincinnati, 6 inches. Columbus, 4. Dayton, 4 to 5 inches. Expect it. Now, I will tell you on the high end, we could see a lot more than this. I'll go over that in a second. And then you can see we're getting some pretty good snow piles up here in low elevation and high elevation West Virginia, a blanket of 3 to 8 inches, depending your elevation out there. Pittsburgh right now, 2 to 3 inches is possible. That's the expected. You can see the lake effect snow up here. Rochester, all the way up to Watertown, we could see really anywhere between 4 inches to a foot. You know how lake effect bands work. It's really tough to tell where they're going to set up. You get under a lake effect band, it could be, your totals could be a lot higher than expected. Erie up to Buffalo, same type of thing here. You could see 4 inches. You could see 8, 9 inches, maybe a foot if you get lucky under a band there. But we are going to obviously have this lake effect snow being activated. The UP of Michigan you can see as well, and then the west coast of Michigan. Out here near the coast, DC, Baltimore, Philly, potentially 2 to 3 inches. Up here near New York City, maybe a half an inch to an inch. That's the expected amount from the National Weather Service. We look at the high end though, and you can see what could happen here. A couple of inches up in Boston, 5 inches in Philly, 4 to 5 inches in New York City, potentially 5 inches, Washington, D.C., Baltimore. If you get the high end, you get that trough tilting, you get that low deepening out here and potentially stalling a little bit closer to the coast, suddenly you have a lot more snow falling, you have a lot more snow accumulating. But you can see on the high end as well, we're pushing that snow all the way out to the coast.